dispatch of the day. Every day we have various contenders for you. Ruben Herman, another 50 in the SA20 for the rookie. He has been some fine. Good scouting from this Power Royals team. They've done nothing wrong in 2025.
That was a class shot. I think Stoinis will be going back. He just pulled a niggle in his left knee. But he's had a good day, a 50 for his side. He's had a long travel from Australia. Came, turned up the next day, played at Cape Town. And then 2 days later, he's here. It's a hard skill, Vern. Your skill, fast bowling, not the easiest skill in the world.
Yeah, I think it's tough on the system, especially after the lengthy travel that you've just mentioned. Came from Australia, next day straight on the park in Cape Town. 2 days later, back on the park. Quinton de Kock. Yeah, it's not been his kind of season for DSG. Really enjoyed his attitude that he's brought to the game. T20 cricket, one-day cricket. He's been some player for South Africa, Quinton de Kock.
It's such a giveaway, isn't it? A man who loves to win is a match winner. You can see him even in between the games in deep thoughts, like what could we have done differently?
Gunn and Robbie, how difficult is it to catch that as a keeper?
Well, in your words, you say we have gloves and pads. you should stand there behind the stump sometimes when guys bowl at your pace and quicker. Does not matter if you're wearing gloves, buddy.
At my pace, you wouldn't need gloves, Robbie.
Now, stop fishing for compliments, brother. I have a question for you, Vern. How difficult is it on a wicket like this to be accurate with length? Because as a bowler, you know that if you hit the right length here, then the batsman doesn't really have much of a chance.
I think we last ball it over. I'll definitely answer your question in the next over.
There is that scoop. He plays it both sides of the wicket. He plays it well.
It's just plugged. Thought that was sailing. Never mind. Anyways, gets value. 2 runs, 14 from the last 2, 130 for 3.
Most people pretend their shoes are hands-free. Kizik's actually are. Slip them on effortlessly and say goodbye to crushed heels with our patented springback tech. With unbeatable comfort and stylish designs, Kizik has it all. With over 100,000 5-star reviews, free shipping, free returns, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can't go wrong. So step in and stay moved. It's time to go hands-free. Get 15% off today at kizik.com/TV.
Will be interesting as well to see if he opens the batting when Ruben doesn't go, because he opens domestically for Northwest.
Yeah, he might just. But that innings indeed was fire tonight. He's been really good. Played the sheet anchor role, played according to the situation, based on the merit of the ball, read the conditions well, read the wind well tonight. Vern, love you to speak about what I asked you in the last over.
Yeah, I think as a seam bowler, you often look at conditions, and I always ask myself a question: what do I need to do in particular conditions that's going to make me effective as a bowler? If I sum up conditions here, it's asking for bowlers to come a touch straighter. Now, the big talking point has been around consistency of bowlers. And very often we make reference to bowlers playing the longer format to get that consistency that we're talking about. Yes, you want to be playing around with angles just to give the batter different eyesight to line the bowler up. Very often if you're going to be bowling it from one point as a batter, that's easy for you to line up. Of course, the skill set comes to mind. For me, generally the one that, you know, when I swing the ball away, I want to come a touch wider to bring those stumps into play, to move the ball at the straight. For me, I always feel playing these kind of venues, the new ball is key, because you always set it up with the new ball, but you don't want to give the better aesthetic viewpoint as a bowler. So you want to play around those angles.
That will be 6. Shorter boundary. Dinesh Karthik showing his value and finishing the innings with experience.
There you go, come at the time, come at the man. Again, moving in the crease, coming inside the line, forcing John Smuts to pitch the ball short and capitalizing on it. He's very aware of where the fielders are set up. He knew that that shot was not a high-risk shot. Although in the air, although against the wind. And that just hits the Toblerone. So he will get 6 for that.
I think one thing that impressed me with that shot was how quick he moved on his feet to generate the length that he was after. I think I have to agree with you on that one. It looks like it hit the cushion on the fall. So that will be signal a maximum.
Looks like he made contact, and Smuts is bowling this over because Maharaj was on the attack, so he finished himself, Noor, Sabrian, they're all bowled out. And Mistana will be looking for wickets. That's why obviously Smuts has to bowl now, this pressure over. But yeah, 6 signals, so 7 away. What a crowd. Honestly, they deserve this. Given a touch on it, so Karthik can't finish the game. Could there be one final twist?
Yeah, it's a wonderful little cameo from Dinesh Karthik. But this is the length that he was after. John Smuts, he got it in that zone of uncertainty. Karthik trying to ride the ball, faint outside edge through to the wicket keeper. Could this be a spanner in the works for the DSG? Well, Karthik, he goes for a brilliant 21. The Royals 137 for 4.
Gracie is about to have her best day ever on the runway. If her strut turns into a stumble, her Pumpkin Pet insurance plan covers up to 90% of eligible vet bills. Get a plan like Gracie's at pumpkin.care.
Do you have a box of videotapes, film reels, or photos that are degrading? Legacy Box professionally converts them to DVDs, thumb drive, or the cloud. Legacy Box is simple and safe, with over 1 million satisfied customers. Visit legacybox.com today and get 50% off.
Just never know.
Yeah, I think just to finish my point, bowling is all about repetition. And very often I've seen this around the globe with the leagues taking place at the moment. They're almost trying to short-circuit or shortcut the workload from bowlers' perspective. I always feel that you still need to put in the work in order to go out there and execute your skill. You take a guy like Latis Malinga and the amount of Yorkers he bowled, the amount of slow balls he bowled.
Yeah, good point that, because it's a very contentious discussion when it comes to workload and fast bowlers. Because I think it's one of the hardest skills in sport, fast bowling, because the amount of weight that you put through your limbs and your body, I think it's really hard. But how do you manage that?
Fellas, I hate to interrupt this clinic. It's so insightful, but pressure's on here. 7 off 7, just hit a dot ball. If Smuts can close this out, it's pressure. Gets one. It will be 6 off the final over. This is still on here, folks. Stay with us. 138 for 4.
And I think if you're in the shoes of the DSG, this is exactly what you want. You wanted to pick up the wicket of Dennis Karthik because he was the in-batter. Point number 2, you want the new man on strike facing the last over. There's confirmation on all trades of the faint edge through to the wicketkeeper. That's what it means. They must be DSG supporters.
Six runs needed for this Power Royals team to stay perfect at home. 6 runs, it could seem like a mountain. The Drakenstein mountain.
What shot do you see coming up, Nick? Do you feel anything?
Let's see what Vern thinks. Vern? In fact, what would you bowl here if you're Mulder? Pace off or Yorker?
No, I think you still want to go back of a length into the stumps. I said it a little earlier.
Or deep extra cover. So if he makes contact, he could back himself to find the boundary there. No long off correction. Just be one.
Yeah, interesting tactics from Vian Mulder to be going into the surface. I tell you guys what, talk about spanner in the works. Another wicket here will make things very interesting in this last over. The Royals, they've been bossing this game. 5 or 4 needed. Tension in both camps.
Van Buren's been there, but hasn't really had any rhythm in this innings. 12 off 16. It's not easy for Mulder to come in, had to finish throwing this is over, and now bowling this crucial over. Single, just a single.
One reckons that's a catch.
100%. I think I said it earlier. Be on the one. If you save one, the pressure keeps mounting. You then force the batter to take a risk. He's smiling for that exact reason. Field on the ring, he chipped it into the covers, and that's a chance. Come on, Robbie, you can't have your defensive boots on here, buddy.
Listen, I'm a batter. I don't have a defensive bone in my body. I reckon the thinking, because Keshav Maharaj is the captain, right? A bowler is the captain, so he's thinking a little bit like a bowler. He's like, okay, if cover is up, which he is up right now, for the set batter, if it goes over him, could be 2 runs.
Is it good execution? Is it good execution? It's not. The court wants to review that. It came late as well, that call.
I would review that, Nick.
It's not allowed. We don't have that in the SA20. You cannot review wides or no balls. Maharaj has to stick. So,
what is he reviewing here? I know he's going to review for the wide.
no, I think he's reviewing caught behind. So he's trying to get the umpire then to overturn the decision after the caught behind decision is made.
To director, we have a play review for a caught behind. The on-field decision is not out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Let's start with front on first, please.
Robert, I will not support this on the line. You on the line. Everything can't be against us on the line. Yeah, on the line. Tell me the ball is spinning.
Thank you. Now let's check bat or no bat with outer edge, please.
Your court said where it lands, that's the line. Yeah, no. If this point here, if it lands within box, that's what we call.
It's okay. You got to drop
that one lands, that went away.
You got to drop. It's okay. Useless.
Yeah.
Operator coming up. Right, let's take it back again, please.
And it's breaking the line from that side. Just be honest. It's fine.
Play it through, please.
Strike goal.
Right, freeze it there for me. Thank you. There is a clear gap between bat and ball. We can go back to Bongani on field. Bongs, you can stay with your original decision. Signal now.
Yeah, it's not been overturned in terms of a wide, and it's been confirmed not out. So it will be 3 off 3. Maharaj, the court, they're livid. It's drama, it's theatre here for this crowd. 3 off 3.
Pressure on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was 7 to win off 8, and Dinesh Karthik was dismissed. He wants another. I don't know what he wants, actually.
Anything but a dot ball.
For the whole evening, it was so loud at this stadium. I went down there, you couldn't hear yourself think. Now, you could hear somebody whispering from 100 meters away. It is pin drop silence. Do you want a wide or not, brother? Right, 3 from 2. He connects a 6. It's a historic win for the Pearl Royals, the first team ever to go perfect at home in one season of the Betway SA20, and this crowd have much to celebrate.
The Royals finish off in style here. They sign off at the home venue in impeccable style. Halim finishes it with a 6. Dinesh Karthik took them to the doorstep, and Halim with that 6 takes them right through.
Yeah, what a fitting way to finish their campaign here at home, the Royals. They've been absolutely brilliant. The experienced players, the overseas players, the crowd came out in numbers to support this historic moment for the Royals. Yeah, those pink flags, you've got reason to waver. And may you celebrate long into the evening.
5 from 5 here in Pearl, and it's been these people that have helped the performances of this team in pink. They've come out in their numbers every day of the week, whether day games in 40-degree weather or beautiful evenings like today. A special win and performance, and they will be hoping that in a few days' time they would guarantee a top 2 spot and a place in qualifier 1.
Yeah, it's been hugs. Just look at that moment, even captured on camera. Jarud, what a campaign he's had for the men in pink. He's come across, he's wanting to play for this particular outfit, and he has been magnificent in his role as the overseas professional. Captain fantastic, 5 out of 5 at home. Let's hope that that injury is not too serious. And come playoff time, that he'll be ready and up for it. Yeah, they've got reason to dance. In your part of the world, they say whining him. Nikhil Uttamchandani.
This is no minimal achievement, folks. No